What is up, y'all? Trade producer Ron got the recipe, and today gonna walk you through the top 5 sounds you should be using to make R&B. Doesn't matter if you use samples or VST instruments. If you're using these 5 sounds, you're almost guaranteed to make that R&B track hit. Let's get it. All right, y'all, it is spring in Florida, so if you see me with a napkin, just know the AC is on, but it's still hot as a mug outside. So no beating today, throw out, let's get it. So when I think about R&B, the first thing I think about is melody. Now, playing keys are great, but there's nothing more soulful and melodic than a good stringed instrument. And guitar is right there, man. Guitar is right there for me. Like, it's an easy win. It's one of those instruments that work well with like drums and bass. Like it's easily syncopated. It leaves room for vocals. When you think about people going on stage, it's usually a guitar player and the vocalist. Guitar complements R&B very well. It just adds, it's like a cheat code for like soulful music. So I'm gonna choose to make guitar my main today, but that doesn't mean it has to be your main. That's just shouldn't be my main instrument of choice that I want to stick out. It doesn't matter which guitar VST you use. I'm choosing to use one from Native Instruments. This is Electric Mint. This one has loops, guitar loops in there, but there's also a standalone kind of mode where you can just play the guitar out itself. So let's give this a shot. All right, that's all we need. Added some more effects to the bottom, but even without the effects, still riding out. So guitar, as long as you got guitar, you're in the game. Sounds good. So now that we got our main out the way, let's move on to the next thing. And for me, that's gonna be the rhythm, and that's gonna be drums. So I'm going for more of a acoustic kind of track. You know, something like that. All right, so y'all know me, I use addictive drums too. But again, you don't have to use hip hop and gospel. You can use sample drums, you can use lander, you can use you know, different packs you find online. I think what's most important is that you pick out the drums that fit your arrangement or what you're trying to go for. I'm going for more of an alternative R&B, so my drums will kind of be more on the acoustic side. All right, cool, let's get it. All right, I think I got it. Might need a little bit of quantization here. All right, solid. We got our rhythm down. So let's add that backbone. So what is that backbone for R&B? It's going to be the bass. It's going to be the bass. All right. Now, because I'm doing more of an alternative kind of R&B, I'm going to choose something that's kind of in the middle. It's not going to be a fully acoustic bass. It's not going to be a fully synth bass. It's going to be kind of right in the middle. So I'm going to be pulling up the Peculiar Sounds 2 dB bass. I use this plugin like specifically for this bass, which is crazy. Let's put some bass down. All right, so we got our drums, we got our bass, we got guitar. So that's 3 out of 5 already. Next for me is gonna be a pad. I like pads because they're good at like filling up empty space. They don't get in the way of vocals. They complement the main melody. They just do so much to stay out the way. But they can also add a good amount of like dimension and depth like to your tracks. So don't sleep on pads, all right? Once you find the pads that work for you, you in there. You just need something soft, man. Yeah, that works. That's it. That's it. And the cool thing about pads is that because they're so soft and they're lush and they don't get in the way, you can always double up on them. And when you double up on them, if you play a different chord inversion, they don't get in the way. If you stack the same chord, it'll just get thicker and thicker. But if you play a different chord inversion, it doesn't get in the way, which is a really cool thing to do. Or you can introduce another pad later on in the arrangement. Maybe you have a verse, you can bring a whole different pad in that plays something completely different. So that is now 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So of course, for my last one, it's going to be piano. So for piano, there's so many ways I can go about this. Again, it doesn't matter what plugin you use, just find the right piano that complements your arrangement. For the piano melody, I could, play the same chords. Or, right? Or I could go. We got options, right? And that's what I love about piano is that even though guitar is so like soulful, piano has like a different distinction to it, man. There's just so much you can do with it. I'm gonna try to keep it simple with this piano. I'll take that. All right. So now let's level these things out and let's make the arrangement sound cooler. I want to go ahead and turn this pad down. It's getting on my nerves a little bit. All right, so if I had to start this beat, it'll probably start like this. No piano and no pad. Okay, so now we've introduced all 5 sounds, but that doesn't mean you can't double up, triple up on the sounds. Let me give you an example. So piano 2, or maybe pad 2 can come where this verse starts at now, right? This is our chorus here. Maybe our verse can start here. Let's record it. Here we go. Quick and simple. All right, double up on the piano now. All right, it really is, I'm not gonna say it's that easy, but as you can see, 5 sounds. Doesn't matter if you're using samples, doesn't matter if you're using VST instruments, doesn't matter which effects, doesn't matter how you do it. Those 5 sounds alone will easily help you create R&B. Like that's the meat, potatoes, the structure of R&B. If you wanna make good R&B, you almost have to be using these 5 sounds. Now, there are some honorable mentions. Synthesizers, depending on how they sound. Some people like to add vocal samples to their beats. Organs, some people like to add that to their R&B. If they're going for more of a jazzy, neo-soul kind of R&B, you know what I mean? The synth leads are good too, just knowing where to place them. But I would say out of those are not the top to start or make your main with. That's what I'm really trying to get at. You can make piano your main, you can make guitar your main, bass and drums and everything else follows right behind. That's the secret. That's the sauce right there. Those are the top 5 you should be using to make R&B with. All right, y'all, that's my time. I hope you learned something. I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope this was really easy and something that you can apply to your day-to-day production. Let me know in the comments. And if you like content like this, hit me with a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and tell a friend about it. We're trying to grow, all right? I'm going to be starting my Discord real soon. So, keep up with me as I keep up with y'all and keep dropping more content. I hope you guys have a blessed week. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, don't forget to leave a comment, a like, share this video with a friend, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Peace.